Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy Calvin Leroy King, the third of This, That, and the Third. And of course, as always, I have my lovely co-hosted with the mostest, Miss Reese PC, the one and only.
Hey, y'all.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another exclusive segment of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. And as always, man, we have a dope guest that we have brought to you just to introduce to you and reintroduce to y'all that already are familiar with this young, amazing lady. She goes by the name of Miss Afenya Montgomery, and she does a little bit of everything. So in typical This, That, and the Third fashion, before we get all into her business, can we slow clap this beautiful queen in, please? Stay like that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And man, the floor is yours. We got your bio, but we love to hear it from the source, man. Can you tell the people a little bit about who Miss Montgomery is, what is TT&TIII, and this, that, and the third about you?
Yes, so I am Afenya, and I am the founder of the TT&TIII Collective.
Okay.
And it's the Innovation, Collaboration, Accountability Network.
Come on, man. I wasn't going to remember this shit.
And it is all about connecting entrepreneurs to resources
Okay.
that help us collaborate, connect, and level up. Take our businesses to the next level.
like
Come on,
that.
man. Level up.
Yes.
Level up, man. And how do we do that? Like, what does that actually look like in action and practice?
Okay, so I do it a couple of ways. So I have digital content and I have live events. So my thing is to, my hashtag is find your tribe and dope. So I create dope events that allow you to find your tribe. So I connect new and emerging entrepreneurs to established CEOs who have built and scaled businesses. And the goal of that is to create opportunities in our own communities so that we can get to that next level.
Or level up.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
What's like the inspiration behind
Thank you.
that? What's the inspiration behind that?
Okay, so it all started, I had a healthcare consulting firm. That's
Okay.
where I started. And I found when I was building that I could not find the resources that I needed. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going through this, who else is? And as I was doing research and noted that people of color, we are booming in entrepreneurship. But we're not getting funding. We're not getting resources. We are not learning what we need to learn because we're not having these dinner conversations, right? So we're not all
We're not
from
at the
families.
table.
We're not at
We're
the
not at the
table,
table.
and we're not a voice in the room. So I want to give us that opportunity, and that's what inspired me.
I'm clear. So, I mean, not only are you associated with TT&TIII, but you're also AM
Advisory. Yep, AM Advisory. Yes,
Tell us a
that
little
is.
bit about what that is.
Okay, so that is a healthcare consulting firm that I started, and it has now actually started to encompass other things. So my background is in nursing. I'm a nurse by trade, and
You're a caregiver.
yes, caregiver. I
Right.
love
She had
people.
a lot of jobs.
I got 3
Oh,
jobs.
my.
Yes.
There we go. Girl, like that.
I got a whole lot of jobs. But, so AM Advisory started with me working with healthcare organizations on their patient experience, customer service, and things like that. And so it is now branched, though, because of the TT&TIII Collective. I'm now working with entrepreneurs on branding, social media, and those types of things, too.
So where do you do all of this stuff at?
Okay. So the goal for me is to highlight businesses, small business owners. So I go to different places to have these events.
Okay.
So I've done stuff at the Connection on 43rd and Cottage in Bronzeville.
Shout out to brother Terry Young.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama
exactly.
Thibodeau,
And
what up?
Michelle Thibodeau, we
Mama
love you.
Thibodeau. What up, Tim?
Yeah, you've been there, I'm
Yeah, they
sure,
cold.
for a lot of stuff.
They
And
cold.
the last thing we had was at Evolver, which is a creative workspace designed specifically for women. And it just launched in January.
Where's that?
That is in River North on Ontario. Yep, 358 West
Nice
Ontario.
address, too.
Yeah.
So what's so dope about what you said earlier in terms of you were going through this situation, you identified a pain point, and you created a solution for it.
Yes.
Isn't it just that simple, man? Like the
That's it.
things that you struggle with in your day-to-day, if you're still struggling with them, figure out a solution for them and then turn it into something that you can actually benefit others through. I think that's simple.
yes,
It's always
agree.
been that simple, but
Yep.
how often do we do that? So I commend you for
Thank you.
keeping it simple,
Thank you.
keeping it effective. I actually looked on the website, saw the pictures. The events look
Look popping.
good.
They put
They
out
look hashtag
very,
dope.
very colorful.
Very colorful.
A
Very
lot of
us.
women. Yeah. A lot of
women,
melanin.
lot
Yes,
of women,
yeah,
lot
for us,
of well
by
dressed,
us,
for
yep.
us, by us, man. And it's just, did y'all hear FUBU made a comeback? That's a solid. You can find that in the villa. Fubu is back, G.
I love Damon John. So.
Hey, come on, man, stand up.
One of my mentors in my head, Damon
Come on
John.
now.
Yep.
The people you never meet, but you just get inspiration from. He one of them. G.
Exactly.
Folded hand
Yeah,
ass nigga.
that's him.
Come on, man. So, what's been some of maybe like the challenges? Because I mean, it's not just smooth sailing all the time when you launch a new enterprise. So, what are some challenges you ran into and overcome?
Yes. So, a challenge is getting myself out there. So, it has been. I always use social media.
Okay.
But that's not always the best thing to do. You can't bring people out. They can't always feel your personality, feel what you bring to the table. So I go out, I meet people. You know, I am a connector, I'm a master networker, and I'm all about building community. So that has been a thing, building that community. And that's, you know, getting people to come out and actually pay for something and letting them, you know, understand the value in what you bring. That's a challenge. So
I can imagine.
So when's your next event? Because I know you just had one.
Yes.
And you were pushing a movie, a
yes,
trailer of a movie.
Yes, okay. So that was March 10th, and
she do a lot of research.
Yeah, she is the researcher.
Nerd. Just that nerd.
My producer head, I'm sorry.
Yes, but we did. We featured She Did That, which is a movie about fly female entrepreneurs, and they are Black women. So Lisa Price, Lovey, who we both know, is in the movie. Yes,
she is having the best century ever.
Yes, her and Cardi B. They right there.
Oh, yeah, they right there.
They right
Come
there.
on now.
Yes, yes. So it featured 5 female entrepreneurs, and I brought the executive producer and creator into the ICANN family, and she talked, and we had something like this, a fireside chat, after getting a sneak peek of the movie. So my next event is scheduled for June, and I am focusing on monetizing your passions. So it's all about getting that money for what your gifts are. Yes. Yes, that is
June what?
Look,
June what?
June what?
June 16th. June 16th.
Do you know have a location?
Not yet.
Okay.
I will announce though, and I will put that on social media so everybody check it out at the ICANN Collective.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And it's just dope, man, because I went to school with dope people.
Just a little bit.
No, that's right. She did get her degree from U of I.
Excuse us. Lovey, and the list goes on. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy to me how, again, I've said this before on the show, but we kind of embody that generation that's not old school, we not new school, we just schooled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just schooled, and we kind of understand and know how to move around that technological advancement space, but we also know how to do word of mouth.
Yes.
We also know how to interact.
Yes.
We also know how to socialize and be personable, and I think that is what makes our generation so dope.
Yep.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree. Right.
I have a biased opinion, but probably not. So we about to get all into your business and traditional this, that, and the third fashion, and we definitely want the people to know how they can stay in tune with you, follow your next event, support your next event if you have to. Is that Kuji Chagalia? I don't know which one is the cooperative economics. We need to do that more.
All of that.
Whichever one that is. You know what I'm saying?
Kwanzaa.
Shout out Kwanzaa. Shout out Dr. Malali Karinga.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yes.
But we're going to play a game called This, That, and the Third. Now, the rules are very simple. All we're going to do is ask you 3 questions, and all you have to do is answer honestly and from the heart. You ready to play?
I'm ready.
All right. First question. In terms of getting into nursing, having a background in business, just kind of being a dual, if not triple or quadruple threat, where is your ultimate passion? With everything that you're able to do, what do you just want to do the most?
So you kind of answered it when you said I'm a caregiver. I'm really all about taking care of people, and like I said earlier, connecting people to resources. So as a nurse, that's kind of what I did as far as making sure people had what they needed to have to transition from the hospital to home. So that's very important to me. So it's all about taking care of people and building my community. That's where my heart lies the most.
Cool.
Okay.
This is that.
So with ICANN Collective, where do you see that in the next 5 years?
Okay, in the next 5 years, ultimate goal actually would be to have my own event venue so that I could have a space that young creators could come, hang out, create, network, collaborate with each other, and build right there on the site. And people could have events there that, you know, personify their own brands. So I would love to do that. That's the ultimate goal.
To be stationary, basically.
Yes.
So you can stop.
Yes, and it's like I'm putting a lot of other businesses on fire, which I love to do. But it would be great to have a place that everybody would come to and build. And then if we can get that in different states and globally, That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
you gotta
that would be.
headquarter it out,
Yes.
and hub it out.
Yes.
And
I would
I think
love
that's
that.
what a lot of us are right now. And that's interesting that you say that, because I'm kind of in this space where I'm deciding, like, is the, again, old school versus new school versus being schooled, is it required to get the impact that you want? Because ultimately we want the impact.
Right.
Yes.
Is it required to have this brick and mortar versus doing something a little bit more innovative and,
That's
and
true.
cavalier?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
true.
So just something to consider.
Change
but this
the game.
is change the game.
Change the game.
But this is the third. So obviously we all as entrepreneurs have gone through those days, those nights, those afternoons where shit just wasn't popping how you wanted it to. Things weren't moving as fast. Things maybe have taken a step backwards. Something unpredictable, unexpected has, happened. What is it that gets you back up and on the front line, continuing to serve and continuing to press forward through any obstacle that life has undoubtedly thrown at you? What is that motivation factor?
You know what's crazy? Every time I feel like that, I get a text, I get a call. Somebody's like, "Oh my God, what you've done for me," and I'm like, "Okay, I got to keep doing it."
Yep.
Timing is so essential.
That's God.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
you will.
I swear for cheese.
Yeah.
I think we all can serve as testaments to the fact that right when you need the why answer, it comes.
It comes.
It comes.
Drake said it best. God's
God's
plan.
God's
How about that?
Yeah.
plan.
Yes.
Shout out to the video of the year.
Yes.
I will Kanye the hell out
Yes.
the awards if that don't get video of the year. Hennessy and all.
I
Yeah.
agree.
All right, well, we thank you for participating. That was painless. That was
That
painless,
was
right?
wonderful. That was.
But now we want to get to the most important part, man. We know about ICANN. We know about AM. Does AM stand for something?
Afenya Montgomery, that's
boom.
just me.
So AM advisory, and then how can people support? How can they tune in? How can they get in tune with you and link up? Give them all that social media, all the upcoming events, everything. The floor is yours.
Okay, so www.theicancollective.com, and then you can add us on Instagram at the ICANN Collective, Twitter, we're on Twitter as the ICANN Collective, Pinterest as well, and then Afenya BSN, that's me. I am on all social media, so definitely check me out. And then November 17th is our annual conference, which we will be having our second annual conference this year, and I want everyone to come out. We had it last year in November, and it was dope, so we're gonna do it again.
BSN, is that Boston?
Oh, that's actually my bachelor's in
nursing.
Yep,
Oh,
yep, bachelor's
Boston.
science, and that works too. Boston,
call it
yep.
Boston.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
forevermore.
Thinking like admissions or something.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Maybe that was me. I
Yeah.
wasn't in admissions.
I don't know a lot of acronyms.
Okay,
Or
okay, you know the
abbreviations.
important ones.
All right, charge, what they say, right. Charge it to my head and not
Not
my
my
heart.
heart,
yeah.
I knew not what she spoke of.
Yes,
All right,
a lot of
but
people
Boston,
don't know that though,
right.
but Boston, I
That's
like that.
I like it too, man, because we
Cool.
Boston. We Boston. All right, man, so anything that maybe you want to share with the viewers that they might not know about you, or anything that we didn't cover, because definitely we want to make sure that you have your voice heard on this platform. So is there anything we didn't cover that you want to talk about?
Well, to talk about my background, like you said, is a bachelor's of science in nursing. I also have a master's in nursing. I have my bachelor's in business from U of I, and then
ILL.
yes,
Come on, man.
INI,
Say
and
like
then an MBA as well. So I've taken all those things and mixed them together, put them in a bag, and hopefully my gifts come out to you.
Have you
That's what's
seen
up.
a trend of a devalue? Is it devaluation? Is that a word? Can we make that a word?
We can
right
make
now?
that a word.
Devaluation of going to college? Do you still advocate for college?
Okay. I think
depends.
everybody needs an education.
Yeah.
That's important. And,
Yep.
But everybody needs more than that: drive, determination, and a plan.
Yeah.
And I think
A plan.
Yeah, a plan. And I just came from a generation and a family. My background: my parents are from West Africa. They're Ghanaian,
Shout out.
and it was all about school. We from Wakanda, yes. And it was all about.
I still haven't seen it.
Gee, I just went and saw it for the second time Tuesday. What are you, what are you waiting for?
We going together. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you to
her,
Wakanda.
man.
I'm gonna take you.
Get her out of here, man.
Yes, but I think that you don't have to go and get a whole lot of degrees, but you have to have drive, determination, and you have to know what you want to do and have a plan for how you're going to do that.
Yeah.
And not get in debt with school debt. That's the other
ridiculous.
thing. That's the other thing. So
That's the gift that keeps on taking.
yes, you are right
Yeah,
about
dude.
that. Yeah.
That's on everything, man. So y'all heard it here first on This and the Third. We thank our special guest,
Lovely
Miss
guest.
Afenya Montgomery. Can we slow clap this
Yes,
beautiful queen
yes,
out,
yes.
please? And And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope segment of This and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Once again, it's your boy, Calvin Leroy King the Third, my lovely co-host with the most, Ms. Reese P. the one and only, and we are the undisputed king and queen of Chicago podcast. Check us out.